Lions out there. I'm back, baby. What's good? What's good? What's good? All my successful Lions out there. It's been a minute, man, since I got up on here, man. You know, it's been a minute since I got back from Puerto Rico, man. We did a recap video. I blessed y'all with like 3 videos while I was in Puerto Rico or whatever, dealing with, going through a kind of play-by-play, not a day-by-day, but just like a play-by-play of the elements of Puerto Rico. It was so beautiful, man. So beautiful, man. I'm so blessed. But that's what I want to talk about today, how people block their blessings, man. How people sabotage relationships and then want to circle back like nothing ever happened, man. I don't get people, man. That's why I kind of, keep my circle small, man. I mess with a few people. When it comes to business, yeah, you got to open up your circle a little bit. But even with that, it's very limited to who I deal with and who I keep my spirit around, man. Yeah, man, people, I don't know what I'm going to call this right here, but people go from first class to economy, man. And once they see how economy is, they want to go back to first class. Because ain't nothing like first class, man. That's why I can't go back to economy. I don't care how much extra the joint is, man. Some people be like, oh, man, it's an extra $1,200, an extra $2,000. You know what? Then you shouldn't even go on the trip. That's how, but I can't say, I was less fortunate before, and you just want to see stuff, and some people are just I wouldn't even say some people don't got it. Some people are just cheap. I used to have this mentality too, where I'm like, shit, we on the same flight, we gonna get there, so hey, I don't care where I sit. Which, that's a lot of people's mentality, you know what I mean? So they rather, some people don't get to travel as much as I do, man. And, they want to prioritize, like, hey, this extra $1,200, this extra $1,500 that I would pay in first class, that can go towards having fun or whatever when I land wherever I land, right? So I get that. So I ain't judging nobody. But dealing with relationships, whether it's a male friend or a girlfriend or a female friend or whatever the case may be, man, some people block their blessings. And when I say block their blessings, I mean you are the blessing. You bring so much peace and light to the relationship and to their lives, where you're just so supportive. You there for them. But people will sabotage that and go back to economy, man. Rather than enjoy the luxury, because you are a luxury. I'm a luxury item. Feel me? I'm a luxury item. You can't buy me. You ain't gonna find me at the corner store. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't gonna find something like me at the corner store. My type of thing, man. My value is, you gonna find me probably at an auction. All right. That's how valuable I am, and you're gonna find me at an auction. People gonna have to, put in their bids to find me. You can't just walk up to a rack and get me. You can't just go online and order me. You feel what I'm saying? I'm a luxury item, man. Real luxury item. You feel me? So people really block their blessings, man, when it comes to dealing with you, you know. And me, I give people that grace period. I give people grace, man, because God gave me grace, you know. But I'm not as graceful as the Lord. I don't have that much patience. And when you bite me once, twice, I think I'm gonna stick around a third time for you to bite me. You know what I mean? So people gotta understand, man, that ain't really nobody's gonna show you grace. You can't expect grace. You have to come in when you know someone's a luxury item or a luxury person, a great spirit to be around. Don't mess it up. We're not your economy friends. All right? We're not your economy boyfriends that you once had. All right? We're not your economy business partners. All right? We are luxury people. All right? To me, there's only one of me, right? And there's a lot of people there are one-on-one. But a lot of people are carbon copies of each other, man. It's the same, look like the same people in different bodies. The same people in different bodies, man. Their minds are exactly the same. It's like their CPU, like a computer, their CPU is in multiple bodies, different shapes, different colors, different sizes. They're all the same. But you stick out, man. You're not the same CPU. You have your own design motherboard. Feel what I'm saying? You got your own design motherboard, man. You're made from scratch. You're not on a factory line. You're not duplicated. You are made from scratch, a one of one. And it takes you separating yourself from that person or from those people who think you are not one of one. And when you separate yourself, it might be a month, might be 2 months, might be 3 months, might be a year. That person will crawl back on their bare knees on concrete to have a talk with you. Like, yo, I accept your apology. I accept your apology. I ain't gonna hold you like that. I accept your apology, but I can't be around you no more. You done showed your hand. Alright? You done showed your hand. And I'm good. I'm gonna keep pushing on with what I got going. Because I am a luxury item. I am a luxury person, man. You know, I'm not a person that like tricks off on his friends, trick off on his family. Nah, it's like if I got it, you got it to a certain extent. If I'm out somewhere and I see something for someone that I love or I care about, yo, I'm gonna bless them. You know, and they can return that favor non-monetarily. That's fine. Or they can return it monetarily at a later time. That's fine too. You know, like today, you know, I'm about to go holler at my family, man. I got a nice jacket, like winter type jacket for my nephew. Because I had got me one, so I get my nephew one. You feel what I'm saying? I got me a crispy polo joint, nice and warm, you know, and I got him one. You know what I'm saying? Because that's my nephew. I rock with him, and I love him. and why not spend a couple dollars? Like, who cares? Like, none of this money we can take with us, man. None of this money we can take with us. I'm not saying be out here and balling out of control and being broke and being in debt. No, if you are out of debt, you're at a great financial level. Yeah, man, I done put in the hard work, man. That's another thing that people don't see, is that they don't see the long nights. They don't see the blood, sweat, and tears, man, that you put in to achieve massive success. All they see is the finished product, like, I'm dressed up, I'm dipped out, you feel what I'm saying? And I go here, I go there, you know what I mean? But people don't see the 7 day weeks, 16-hour days, 20-hour days, sometimes 24-hour days, man. They don't see that. They just see, oh, he's here, oh, he's over there. Nah, man, it's hard work. It's hard work. But I love what I do, so I make it. It's not a chore to me. All right? It's not a chore to me. It's recreational. Yeah, it's at a point. It's recreational, but I'm getting paid. You know what I mean? Like, so that's how you want to fix your life. That's some game for y'all, man. That's how you want to fix your life to be. I'm not saying don't. Every time I travel too, right? Everybody has a job to do. All right. So from the flight attendant to the pilot to the people that put your bags on the plane, to the people that's TSA, to the Uber driver who dropped you off, or if you drove to the airport, the parking agent, or and if you park your car, everybody knows you take a like a bus or whatever, a shuttle to your Pacific airline. So you got the bus driver or the shuttle driver, right? So you got the people inside the airport at these different stores to work and provide service to you, right? Then when you land, you got the bellhop, you got the front desk clerk, you got the people that give you the towels, the beach towels and the beach chairs and all this other stuff, to the people that clean your room, man. It's so many different things and levels and stuff like that. Don't be ashamed of what you do. All right, have a plan. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna be here for 2 years. Love what you do for 2 years. Love what you do for 2-3 years or whatever that it takes for you to conquer your goals, your money goals, your mind goals, your business goals. Say, hey, I owe a student loan. Hey, I'm gonna pay that off in a year. Boom. 1 year, I'm gonna stack my change. Boom. 3rd year, I'm just gonna read books, get my mind right, stack, travel a little bit more. Hey, boom. 4th year, I'm out. Have these plans so you don't think it's a brick wall of showing up to a place you really don't want to be. If that place is providing you opportunity to pay your bills and stuff like that and everything else, then you should like it to a certain point. But have your plan together. Have your plan together. And this is what a lot of economy people will not tell you, because I'm luxury, so I come with a different mindset. All right? You got to have tunnel vision. And this is what I tell all my friends and people that's close to me. Have a tunnel vision. Have a tunnel vision and have a plan. If it's not written down, you don't have a plan. If you go to the bank without a business proposal, you don't have a plan. So the same with you who is plotting out your life. You need to have a plan. You can't just go day to day, week to week, month to month. Like, yeah, it's cool. I know some people who journal or whatever, like their daily stuff or mental clarity or how their day went. That's cool and all. That's cool and all. I don't do that. I do long-term goals. Short-term goals, long-term goals. I don't care how my day is great, but it's rinse, wash, repeat. Most people's days are rinse, wash, repeat. Rinse, wash, repeat. Most of the time, we're kind of like robots. Rinse, wash, repeat. But this is what you have to understand to not have that robotic mentality. Like I said, I don't want to be another CPU out here. So I'm reading books. I'm making sure my body's fit. Making sure I'm eating the right nutrients. I'm making sure I'm reading my Bible. I'm making sure I'm praying several times a day. I'm making sure, I have a plan for tomorrow. I'm making sure my car is clean. My house is clean. I'm making sure my body's clean. My spirit's clean. You know what I mean? And this will have you at a tip-top mental shape. When you feel like $1 million, it's going to shine through and through. All right? If you're feeling sluggish, you stink, your mind is cluttered with garbage that social media or drama or, on top of the baggage of you're broke, you're in debt, you're living paycheck to paycheck, you're not sober. These are all things that's going to have you be an economy person. This is what separates the luxury from economy. This is what separates the first class people from economy people. And I'm just saying that as a layman's term. I'm not saying people in economy are bad. No, I'm not saying people in economy are stupid. I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying it in a layman's term, like the quality of person that you have to be. All right, that's like me saying, oh, the rich know everything, the poor is nothing. No, I wouldn't say that. But or a C-class student is worse than an A student. No, I wouldn't say that. A lot of C students hire A and B students, so I would never say that. So I'm just using layman's term. I'm just using layman's terms. That's all. So you have to be better at life all around. I move so fast, I don't even really get to bask in the glory of my accomplishments because I kind of like it like that. I like it like that, where I don't bask and soak in the glory of an accomplishment. I move on to the next goal, the next accomplishment. That's what keeps me going. All right, but when I sat back, right, because I went on this recent trip, right, and a person, I sat back and a person was telling me like, yo, man, you really are an amazing person, and everything you're doing and traveling and working and doing business, you are a well put together young man. And I said, hey, thank you, and I just really had to reflect. I was like, wow. March, I went to Paris. That was like one of my biggest dreams since traveling. When I started traveling really at like 25, so the last 15 years I've been having Paris in the back of my mind, like, yo, I want to go there one day. I want to go there one day. I want to go there one day. And I was supposed to go pre-pandemic, but it set me back a few years, right? But just this year alone, I was able to go to Paris, one of the most beautiful destinations I've ever been to, all right? Then I went to Martha's Vineyard here in the Cape in Massachusetts, one of the most beautiful places, and had some great food, nice scenery, great talk and time I spent with the friend that accompanied me. And yeah, such a great time. And then I went to Miami for my birthday, man, and did so much amazing things that I didn't even put on here. Like you saw, I was on a boat, had lunch catered. It was so beautiful, man. You seen the scenery right outside my door, the Atlantic Ocean, right on the beach. And such an amazing time that I was out there. The weather was superb. The food was so great, and everything like that. And yeah, I got to go there, and then I went to New York in August to spend a couple of days up there, and saw Hamilton, the play, which was A1, so amazing. And just that New York vibe, like I said, it's New York, Gotham City for real. But New York is Gotham City. Like you see, it's crazy. You see the guy kill his neighbor. It's just so much stuff going on up there. But it does have a certain vibe and fast pace to it. And minus the violence and all the craziness up there, New York has always been a great place to visit and spend time, and it's the Mecca of the United States pretty much. So to go up there, to be able to go up there is a blessing, and to watch one of the most sought after plays live, pretty much in great seating. Not front row, but like right there, pretty much right there, and I'm very appreciative of that. And then last month, not even a month ago, got to go to Puerto Rico, man. I've never been to Puerto Rico. Such an amazing time, and so blessed to have been able to go, and all these trips first class, man, first class, and going to Paris, doing the Delta One, and just I never like really sat back and really like put it all in perspective, because I live in the moments of those times. Once it's over, it's over. I don't sit really and be like, oh man, I miss, oh wow, at this time, a month ago, I was doing this. At this time, 3 months ago, I was in Paris. At this time, I don't kind of live like that, because these trips are goals. All right, they're goals, and they're also vacations and blessings and things I want to share with you guys, that you guys can do it too. And have a level of integrity and love and godliness that I have, you know what I mean? But I'm one of one, but you can be two of two, or you can be your own one of one. I'm not trying to make you like me, but I'm just trying to bless you again, man. Those several places, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all those 5 places that I've been this year is such an absolute blessing. And if I was a economy person, I would never be able to put myself in a position to go to these places. There's people who don't leave their neighborhood. all right, haven't left their neighborhood in 50 years, 60 years. They haven't left their home state in 50 years, 60 years, man. That's not going to be me. I've always had that mentality like, yo, some stuff I see people do, I'm like, that is not going to be me. I cannot do that. Like, I'm me. I cannot sit around and kind of waste away my life and my youth, and my eyes I don't just want to see something on a movie or a picture of something or a postcard of something. I want to go. I want to experience for myself. I don't want to hear third person, fourth person, fifth person, and fifth person information. I want to see it myself if it interests me. Just like a book. Like if someone says, oh, have you read this book? Oh, it's this, it's like this, it's this. Oh, this is the synopsis, this is this. No, if I'm interested in it and you tell me the name, I look into it, and if I'm interested after reading the synopsis, I'm going to read it for myself and get an understanding of it. I don't need you. We can come back and build on it, have like a book study about it, but I'm not really going to understand it from you, coming from you. I need to go experience myself. And that's what I mean by a difference between an economy and a first-class person. An economy person is just going to listen to what that person got to say. And yeah, don't be rude, listen to them, but they're not going to go back and try to read the book so they can come back with, oh, remember what happened at this chapter, or this happened? They're not going to, invest in themselves if it's a good book. $9, $15. People don't want to invest in themselves. They'd rather buy like a pack of cigarettes. That's what I'm saying between an economy person and a luxury person. You rather buy a pack of cigarettes or a 3.5 of weed instead of buying a couple of books. Make sure you open yourself a bank account, put some money in it, and stuff like that to get your life back on track. And this is the mentality a lot of people have, man, but I ain't gonna hold y'all up, man. I'm on the highway, so I had a lot to say. It's been a month or so I'm just on the highway cruising, man, but go holla at my peoples, and but that's that, man. I always have to say publicly, privately, and publicly how much the Lord has blessed me, and how much I love the Lord, and how much I appreciate the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people use their platforms for BS, for devilish stuff. So I have to be a person that balances the scales and publicly thank the Lord. Thank the Lord for giving me another shot at life, and seeing things in a different lenses. You know what I mean? And righteous lenses and spiritual lenses. Sobriety lenses. When you high and drunk, man, you got different lenses on. Alright? Everybody knows that. You got different lenses on, man. When you're high and drunk, you got different lenses on, man. I don't care who try to say something about that. You got different lenses on. I'd rather have my spiritual and righteous lenses on than tequila and Jose Cuervo and loud pack lenses on. Alright? So all my successful lions out there, stay up, stay shining, stay smiling, and shine on them, man. Shine on them. Peace. Till next time, my people.